But Henry, all you did was replace 2 tiny tubes on my TV set. How can my bill possibly be $18? Portal to portal pay. Well, how did you come, by way of Boston? Henry, if your truck breaks down, it's on your time, not mine. Are you accusing me of tampering with your truck?
Madam, don't waste your breath on him. I'll deal with Henry for you. $18? It's outrageous.
Captain, did you do something to his truck?
Merely a minor adjustment, which he deserved.
Captain, if you don't stop haunting the tradespeople, pretty soon I'm not going to be able to get a quart of milk delivered.
I can't stand all these humans invading our privacy.
Captain, my family is human. And we can't have any kind of life here if you keep scaring people off the premises. Now let me deal with people, and you deal with ghosts.
Very well.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
I'm not supposed to have feelings. I'm only a ghost.
Oh, no, I didn't say that.
Very well, madam. I'll stay out of your way. I'll leave your people strictly alone.
We'll all be much happier, including you.
Good night, madam.
We will be back to our movie after this news special. 3 convicts have just made a daring escape from Wentworth Prison. The 3 were in maximum security, serving terms for bank robbery. They reportedly tunneled through the prison laundry.
Right when it was getting good. Mom? The TV's not working again.
What? Oh, $18 right down the drain. Boy, am I going to tell that Henry a thing or two.
May I suggest what to tell him?
Certainly not.
Now the morning news. The 3 convicts who escaped from Wentworth Prison last night are still at large. These men are armed and dangerous and were last seen.
I have a news bulletin for you, Mrs. Muir. Oh? You have a flat tire.
Oh. It's probably a lot of trouble to fix. So we don't mind not going to school. We don't mind at all.
Oh, that's very considerate of you.
I've jacked up a few souffles in my time, but tires are out of my line. So I phoned Elmer at the garage.
Thanks, Martha.
Oh, that must be Elmer.
Yeah, I'll get it. Martha didn't get very far with that tire. Do you think you can do something about it?
10 for $10, Mrs. Muir.
$10? Well, how does 5 strike you?
Mrs. Muir, I left 3 high-priced jobs to come way up here and help you out. My truck!
$10 is outrageous.
Captain, you promised.
Madam, I'm merely trying to save you the embarrassment of having to call for my assistance.
That's terrific. That's great.
Thank you, madam.
Oh, it's very good. But what do you think will happen the next time I call Elmer's garage for help?
If you have trouble, you can always call on me for help.
Captain, the biggest help you can be is to stop helping me. I want people to forget that this is a haunted house.
Madam, I'm merely trying to protect you.
Captain, I have to deal with the problems of life like any other human.
Very well. From henceforth, I will not lift one ghost of a finger on your behalf.
Fine. You concentrate on ghosts and I'll take care of the people. Oh, You know, in case of an emergency, I could, conceivably change a tire myself.
You could? Really? Very well, madam. Be my guest.
To stretch your legs, get out and stretch.
I'm getting out of these clothes.
Get out of them when I tell you to.
Boy, these high heels are murder.
What are you beefing about? You got the one with the open toes.
Quit your griping. I told you 2 gals and a guy don't attract too much attention.
Dude, where are we gonna ditch this car we borrowed?
Yeah, where are we gonna hold up while we're waiting for your sister?
Fellas, I think I got just a place. Excuse me, lady. I'd like to speak to the man of the house.
Oh, well, there isn't exactly a man of the house.
No? Well, that's where you're wrong. There is now.
All the way back here, Duke.
They said they were from the PTA, then they forced their way in, the brutes.
Get him off me, lady, or you'll have something smaller than a moose head to put over the mantle.
Scrappy, no, stop. Who are you? What do you want?
They must be those hooligans that broke out of prison.
Easy, lady. Me and the girls, you were awful sensitive. All right, get out of those rags.
Zip me, Bill.
Yeah, then do me.
If it's money you want, my purse is in the kitchen.
We're not interested in nickels and dimes, lady. My kid sister will be here with a bundle of loot soon. Now, if everybody plays it nice and easy and nice and cool, nobody gets hurt, and we'll be out of here in a couple hours. All
Let's
right,
go,
get-
lady.
Stay away from me.
Hey, Frankie. She reminds me of my mother.
No self-respecting mother would claim you, you big lug.
Hey, she even talks like my mother.
Quite a layout you got here. Who's the overaged hippie?
He's just kept... That's my husband. Yes, that's my husband, isn't it, Martha?
Oh, yes, that's right. That's her husband, all right.
And he's liable to be home any minute now.
And he usually brings a whole bunch of his rough, tough shipmates with him, too.
Right. He'll be popping in any time now. You never know when he's just gonna pop in.
Well, I wouldn't wait too long for pops to pop, ladies, because this painting's dated 1832. Biff, take Moms into the kitchen and stir up some grub.
Let's go, Mom.
Don't call me Mom, you overgrown baboon.
It's amazing. She even talks like my mother.
What are you sitting around for, lame brain? Check the upstairs.
Frankie, drive the laundry truck. Frankie, wear the dress. Frankie, check upstairs. I can give orders too, Duke.
Oh, yeah?
Didn't say I was gonna. Just said I could.
Upstairs, punk.
But you push me, Duke. Don't push me.
I'm gonna leave you alone for a minute, Bright Eyes, but don't try nothing. Not if you and Ma want to stay healthy.
Why would I try anything?
Cause you're a dame with those big green eyes going blinkety-blink. I don't trust any except my kid sister. My mother blows a whistle on me, a woman judge gives me 5 years, my girlfriend leaves me and moves in with my wife who divorces me. No dame's gonna cross Duke again. Get me?
Captain? Captain?
Madam, I'm complimented at being elevated to the status of husband.
Never mind status. Those are desperate men.
Nonsense. 2 buffoons masquerading as women, and an officious cutpurse who looks as if he was frightened by Humphrey Bogart.
I'll be back in a minute. Now, you've got to do something.
No, madam. You do not need me. By your own words, you are perfectly self-sufficient.
That's not the point. They're gonna...
Ah, but it is. You take care of people. I take care of ghosts.
Absolutely
Do
infuriating.
let me say, however, before departing, that the few moments we were married were amongst the happiest of my afterlife.
I wouldn't marry you if you were the last ghost on Earth.
Sure, everything's fine, kid. Yeah, now listen, sis. The guy at the cemetery will give you 2 black suitcases with 100 G's. Right. We're 2 miles from Schooner Bay. The cottage on the point. Check. I'll see you, sis. Love you, kid.
I hope she gets here, trusting a dame with 100 big ones.
She ain't a dame. She's my sister. And you remember that punk or you'll be eating your teeth for lunch.
Duke, I told you now, don't push me.
Soap's on. Come and get it.
That sure looks better than that prison slot.
Where's your manners? Ladies first.
So you kids since when?
Come on, sweetheart. Come over and try one. I want to see if there's any surprises on it.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
You heard me. Taste it.
Well, it's perfectly delicious.
Nothing, let's eat.
Hold it.
What are we, Weight Watchers?
See how Fido likes it first.
Why don't we see how I like it first?
Really, that's silly.
Don't eat the potatoes.
Should have saved a couple of those tranquilizers for us.
Well, it was a good try, Martha. Martha! Where are the men?
The head rat's out back. Twitchy's playing solitaire. The big goon's still packing it away.
One of us should be able to get a note to the milkman. I'll take the front, you take the back.
Good thinking, Mrs. Miller.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, well, I just wanted to ask something, but I guess I better ask Duke. He's the big man, isn't he?
You want to ask something? Ask me.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want to get you in trouble and see him push you around.
Nobody pushes Frankie around, lady.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not putting you down. I mean, it's just as important to take orders as it is to give them.
Nobody gives Frankie orders either. I do my own thinking.
Of course you do. In fact, I said to myself when I first saw you, there is a man who does his own thinking. So, would it be all right if I left this for the milkman? Or will Duke blow his cool?
Okay. You want to put that out? You put it out. Here. There.
Gee, thanks, Frankie. I sure had you wrong.
Now, what do you think you're doing?
I left a note for the milkman.
You left a note for the milkman. Ain't that nice?
Hey, Duke. Mom's just tried to leave us at the back door. I thought I'd better bring it to you.
Couple of real smart tomatoes, huh?
We're on a milk diet. It's very good for the complexion.
Send 3 quarts of milk and 2 policemen. Want to read yours, fathead?
Done that, lady. Frankie trusted you.
I told you 2 misguided idiots before. You can't trust any of them except my kid sister. Now, I'm warning you. One more blinkety-blink green eyes and you've blinked your last blink. Wonder what the boys in the laundry are doing.
Who forgot to have it? Oh, me.
We offered to break, didn't we?
Sometimes you just can't put a tuxedo on a pig.
1, 3.
Three good ones.
Captain. Captain? I'll trade you humans for ghosts. Where are you? Captain?
Who's she talking to?
I don't see anyone.
Sometimes when they make them real cute, they leave out something up here. Two-bit chisel. If it wasn't for me, it'd still be doing 30 days for vagrancy.
Yeah, instead of 5 years for armed robbery.
I'll get it.
I'll get it.
Hold it! Hold it right here. All right, Grandma. Get rid of whoever it is, and no funny stuff. Miss Blinkety-Blink and I will be listening to every word.
Afternoon, Martha.
Afternoon.
Just thought I'd drop by and fix them things you called about yesterday.
Well, 2 or 3 other things suddenly came up that need taking care of, too, Mr. Peavy.
Well, I saw your sign. If it's help you need, here I am.
We sure could use some help.
Oh, that linoleum's good as fixed.
No, the linoleum can wait. We need help with other things, but we do need help.
First thing that needs help, Martha, is that crick in your neck.
Wait, Mr. Peavy!
Hi, Mr. Peavy.
Hi, Mrs. Muir. Hey. Where have I seen you before?
I don't know, Pops. Where?
And now
Got
a
it.
description of the convicts who were still
You
at large.
look just like Norrie Coolidge's brother.
5 feet 10.5 inches
Can't
tall,
get over how much you look.
155
Ain't he the
pounds,
spitting image of
dark
Norrie
hair,
Coolidge's
dark
brother?
eyes, thin face, an indented upper lip, and has a scar on his left cheek. These men are armed
You know
and
something?
dangerous. The three were in maximum security.
You ain't Norrie's brother.
for bank robbery.
You know something? You're right, Bones. Okay, get it. But take it nice and slow, unless you want something to happen to Maggie and Jiggs here.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Mrs. Muir. This is Claymore. Is Mr. Peavy still there? I've been waiting for him in this office for 20 minutes.
Yes, Mr. Peavy's still here.
Oh, may I speak to him, please?
Well, he's kind of tied up right now.
He's probably sitting there with his face in one of Martha's cherry pies.
Hello? What did you say, Claymore? We seem to have a bad connection.
What are you talking about, Mrs. Muir? I hear you fine.
What? No, he didn't bring Charlie with him.
Charlie? Who is Charlie?
That's right, Charlie. Charlie's at the vet's.
Charlie, vet. Oh, you mean Norrie's police dog.
Yes, now we have a better connection.
Mrs. Muir, I do not understand this entire conversation. You just tell that kitchen Casanova to get over to this office within 10 minutes if he ever wants to work for me again. Goodbye, Mrs. Muir.
Oh, Claymore, what? We lost our connection.
Too bad.
This is very peculiar. She has Mr. Peavy out there doing something she doesn't want me to know about. What could it be? His tools are still here. That cherry pie chiseler. Oh-ho! This'll make him drop his fork.
All right, I know you're in there. The game is up, wise guy.
The fuzz!
Get out here on the double. I'm warning you, if you're not out here in 2 minutes, I'm coming in after you.
You better give up. There must be at least 100 men out there.
All right, Mr. Peavy, drop that pie.
100 men, huh? He's coming in. Get rid of him. And no funny stuff, Green Eyes.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Muir. Now, don't try to tell me he's not here. There's his truck.
Claymore, we're all here. Everybody. All but the captain. And I wish he was here.
Oh, he's not here? Oh, then I'll come in and get Mr. Peavy. I'm just kidding, Captain. Oh, you're not you-know-who. Who are you?
A friend from out of town.
Oh, hi. I'm Claymore Gregg. My, you have a cold finger.
My mother was an iceberg.
Oh. If you'd been at my place on time, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Oh, let's try to turn it around. Maybe we can work on each other's nuts.
My money belt's pinching me.
The latest development in the case is that Estelle Duval, sister of Duke Duval, has just been captured. She had $100,000 in her possession and was apparently headed for the Florida Keys.
Florida?
And now the local weather.
That's not on the way here.
It's on the way to a double cross.
My own kid sister. The only one I trusted. How could she do it after all the good times we had together? Stealing pennies when we were kids, knocking off banks when we grew up. Where did I go wrong?
What are we gonna do, Duke?
What are we gonna do? We're gonna get our hands on some dough. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, and where's it coming from, big
Where's
man?
it coming from, big man? I'll tell you where it's coming from. It's coming from Mom and Green Eyes here. They're going down to the bank and blinkety-blink to tell and come back with every cent they got. It's a school bus coming up the road.
The kids.
Madam,
I would say that you are now definitely in need of male assistance.
Please don't take no for an answer.
I did it!
Did what?
I'm about to bestow a hero's laurels on you, you quaking jellyfish.
I don't want to be a hero. You be a hero.
Me?
I hardly think that being rescued by a ghost is the kind of publicity that this family needs. Now up, hero!
Oh, no, I'd rather be a live coward. Oh, no, what are you talking about? Hey, you're loose. No, take Peavy. He's older and less valuable. Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay, ladies, let's go.
Look, I came off!
How did you lose?
I'll put him up, put him up. Get over there. Go ahead, move it against the wall. Reach for the sky. Thought you'd get away with it, didn't you? Well, not with Claymore Gregg in the house. Hello, ladies. All right, reach you guys. Get over there by that wall. Make one false move and I'll...
Clumsy dolt. Well, our hero will have to be two heroines.
A real dingbat. Okay, I'm through playing games, Green Eyes. I'm safer in jail.
Gosh, what happened?
I'd like to know myself. I'll go untie Mr. Peavy.
Did you and Martha do that?
They had a lot of help from me. That makes me a hero, too.
Hero, is it? How about devout coward?
I'll accept that.
And the three convicts were captured through the valiant actions of a housewife and her...
Captain?
Madam, you were altogether too independent before all this acclaim. Now it seems to me that you'll be absolutely impossible.
Oh, not at all. In fact, I realize that a woman is not totally self-sufficient.
Ah.
So if you ever again feel the need to help, please be my guest.
Splendid. It seems to me that you're badly in need of assistance right now.
Oh?
You seem to have forgotten where a hemline belongs.
Not in the 19th century. Captain.
As a woman who has lodged herself under my roof, I must ask you to take my wishes into consideration, madam.
As a ghost who has lodged himself in my century, I will have you take my hemlines where I wear them.
No reason to argue about it, madam.
Quite right.